name is Barbara Radbell. I am the president of the National Junior Wheelchair Basketball Association. I'm also the mother of an athlete in a wheelchair. We are here asking for your generous support to keep our association alive.
Man and motion offense. We're going to go with a full court press.
It's fun.
It doesn't really matter if you're in a wheelchair or not, as long as you're playing the game.
It's a competitive game. These kids are out here to win.
She's always going for the rebound and everything and taking that ball to the hoop. She doesn't hold back. I mean, 8 years ago, she couldn't even get it to the rim, just like a lot of these other kids. I mean, they don't get frustrated. They just keep going.
I remember back when I was in that bed, I said I couldn't do it again. But look at me now, I'm doing it, and I love it. I mean, to tell the truth, I couldn't live without sports, man. I used to cry that I wasn't gonna be able to play no more. I just started coming out, and boy, I started liking it. You know, I never knew people in the wheelchairs could do this, but it's fun.
I got involved with junior sports when I was 15, about a year after I had a spinal cord injury, and at first I was really, really scared, but really amazed at what the kids that I saw were capable of doing. It gave me a lot of self-confidence, and I really believe in sports as developing self-esteem for kids.
But I started playing with the junior team, and it's gotten me very far. I mean, with the good help of a lot of people, and you know, and back then it wasn't as publicized as it is now. And junior ball has definitely opened a lot of doors for me. Parents put in time, and you know, all that time has got to be paid off with a win, you know. And when they don't win, you know, it's very discouraging, but they still have fun in the process, though.
Got a lot of friends from around the United States.
She's always on the phone with somebody.
We have a very big phone bill. We do a lot of traveling. She's found a lot of new friends.
I've never seen so many teams in my life. I mean, we actually have, you know, regionals and playoffs where you're going to get eliminated, and unfortunately, some teams can't make it here. And that's good to see that, you know, the competitive level is just blown up dynamically. I happen to have some of the greatest players in the country. We'll just take it one game at a time, and we'll take it from there. Until we're at the championship game, I won't say anything just yet.
Championship game of the National Junior Wheelchair Basketball Tournament.
It's really good to see it growing because it just involves more and more kids that, you know, might not have been able to have these opportunities to develop into great athletes and to get the experience of traveling, of, you know, getting away from home and being able to go to places they might not have ever gone, to meet friends that, you know, from around the country. So it's a great experience. A lot of these kids are teenagers, and teenage years are really hard, but to be able to excel in something like sports is very important, and especially for kids with disabilities, because it's really hard when you're going through teenage years.
We want to get as many teams out there, as many organizations, you know, starting up new programs, and you know, by having tournaments like this, and you know, media and good coverage, you know, it's going to open up a lot of doors for these kids, and we need to do that more. And I want to be part of, you know, the growing industry of junior basketball. I think we should all take part of this, you know, and I just see it just expanding and getting greater, and I want to be part of that. So, you know, the kids love it.
Most special need programs have been initiated and funded by parents. In 1993, the Roland Rebels of Indiana hosted the first ever Junior National Wheelchair Basketball Tournament in Munster, Indiana. The funding was provided by parents of the team. That historic event attracted 15 teams, and the tournament was played at a local high school. Taking their lead from the National Wheelchair Basketball Association, a 50-year-old volunteer-based organization, the parents and other volunteer leaders have stimulated and sustained the phenomenal growth and development of youth division play. This basketball season, 30 clubs played in 8 regional qualifying tournaments across the U.S. to be one of 16 teams competing in the 6th National Junior Wheelchair Basketball Tournament, March 14th and 15th at Southern Illinois University at Carbondale. The success of their efforts is born out of this video at the annual championship game. The final score, Roland Rebels 72, Wisconsin Horizons 64. Next season, there may be as many as 40 clubs at the National Junior Wheelchair Basketball Association Tournament as it moves to the University of California at Berkeley. Lots of good things are happening because of the National Wheelchair Basketball Association's Youth Division. 10 years ago, young men and women like those you see on this tape would have been spectators at a championship game dreaming of playing. Now they are championship caliber players. As they mature, they are more aware and better prepared for other National Wheelchair Basketball Association programs. Many enroll at universities which have wheelchair basketball teams and continue their basketball careers as student athletes in the NWBA Intercollegiate Division. Some acquire scholarships. The girls jump to the National Wheelchair Basketball Association Women's Division. Most Youth Division graduates move up to Division I or Division II or Division III National Wheelchair Basketball Association teams. Youth Division growth and development impact the entire wheelchair basketball movement. In 6 short years, the NWBA Youth Division has doubled in the number of clubs and the number of players it serves. Never affiliated with Special Olympics International, the National Wheelchair Basketball Association Youth Division remains the only group in the country organizing and conducting a recreational and competitive team wheelchair sport for boys and girls with lower extremity disabilities, regardless of the cause of the disability. Youth Division players have pushed for years. It's time for you to pull for them, team up with the NWBA Youth Division, and make ability, not disability, count.